Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Fofi here. We are back today with another video on the channel, and as you can see, we are currently playing 2K20, and I'm actually been really enjoying this game lately. But today I'm going to be basically showing you the best 3 builds that I personally think are in this game right now, and I've seen a lot of people have been using them, basically dominating Park, ProAm, Rec, anything you name. Like, these builds are just insane. They're really hard to stop, even with like any other build you use. They're actually just crazy. So let's get into it. Alright, guys, so the first build I'm going to be showing you today is called the offensive threat build. This build basically could go either point guard or shooting guard. It doesn't really matter. It's not really going to affect the way it plays. It is basically an all-around build that you could basically shoot, dribble, drive, anything you really want. It basically does it all. Alright, guys, so basically what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you the breakdown for this build. You want to go with actually this one right here, the third one, the playmaking, shooting. And this build is honestly crazy. I would go, considering the fact that you're a point guard or a shooting guard, speed is really like a big thing in this game. Like, speed kills in this game. Like, you need speed to win a lot of your games because most people are just fast in this game. So you're probably going to want to go with this build. It makes more sense, especially for your build, like your point guard, shooting guard. But yeah, so what you want to do here is basically put these up all the way, this up all the way. Your driving dunk, you want to put all the way, just so you can get dunk packages, whether or not like later. You want to go to about 37 here. I mean, you could go probably a little bit bigger, but it doesn't really matter. Like, maybe like 40, somewhere around there. Post hook, you're not really going to be doing much of these, but you sort of want to do it just so you get the, how many finishing badges we get here? 9? Let me think. So you might want to put this up just so you get more finishing badges. You can get 10 here, but we'll figure that out right now. So basically what you want, this up, obviously your shooting you want all the way up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You want this literally all the way up, so you get every shooting badge you possibly can. Playmaking up all the way, obviously. Your 2 main builds that you want in basically any 2K is you just want everything up to max that your build is basically focused on. Like playmaking, shooting, like that's what you want your stuff up to. Interior defense, honestly, not really a big deal with this build because you're a guard. You're not really going to be defending a lot inside. Now, like, once we get to our center builds that I'm going to show you today, that's going to be a big thing you're going to want because most of them are defensive. So you want perimeter defense all the way up because you're going to be defending a lot more on the outside. Lateral quickness up all the way. Alright, so this is when it gets tricky. You don't really need your rebounds up all the way. Your steals you do want up. So like what I'm gonna say is we put this down a little bit just because of the fact that you want your steals up. You really need them up. Let's see what else we could put up. I'm gonna just say we could put that up a little bit more. Or you could honestly, if we just go like this. Let's go like this. It really doesn't matter. Like, once you get to this point in the thing, you don't really need to focus on everything. Once you get your basic stuff down, you really need in this build. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good. You obviously, like I said, like this one you get an 83 mid, 84 3. Like, that's really good. Your ball handle's an 84. Like, you're really just, you could basically do anything with this build. 85 close shot, you could dunk. It's really nice for dunking too, so you should be pretty good with that. Alright, let's get into this. This honestly really doesn't matter. I mean, you can go with whatever. Now your height. You could get another speed. You could go to 6'3", 90. You do lose a lot of strength though, which is like it's whatever, but I would honestly go 6'4", 6'5", depending on if you're a shooting guard or a point guard. If you're a point guard, I'd probably go like 6'3", 6'4". Shooting guard, I'd probably go 6'4", 6'5". Just because of the simple fact that, like, point guard's obviously quicker. I'm going to go 6'4" on whatever. So just because it's like in the middle, but usually what I do here is I just figure out what goes up. Actually, nothing really goes up without losing anything. So I say we just go like 197 somewhere around there. Wingspan, I would honestly keep it at this. I mean, it's honestly like, but I don't really know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if we just keep it like normal, you should be good. You can honestly either go one or the other, either sharp or playmaker. I'm going to go playmaker just because of the fact that it is just a playmaking build, and playmaking badges are just absolutely insane. So that's basically the build. So as you can see, basically, it's honestly just a very well-rounded build, like I said before. So I mean, this is honestly probably one of the best builds that I've seen lately as a guard wise. I currently don't play as this build, but I have a different build that I like. So yeah, let's get into the next build. Alright guys, well the next two builds I'm going to be showing you are both center builds. These builds are actually crazy for rebounds, defense. I mean, they even have like some decent shooting. But for the first build, it is called a glass cleaning lockdown. You want to pick this one. The reason why this build is so crazy is because you get 95 interior defense, block 95, offensive rebound 95, and defensive rebound 95. That's insane for a big man. Like, you are basically unstoppable. You basically stop anybody that is coming down into your paint, and it's just insane. Like, this is crazy. So we're gonna get into this. For this build, you want to have basically almost max strength. Like, you want to be big. You're a big man. You just want to body people. So you want to go with the second one because it's 95 strength. So we're gonna go with that one. So this is basically what I would say is the max build for this. You basically really just want, again, your top things that you're really going to be doing with this build on the top. Look at 30 defensive and rebound badges. That is absolutely insane. 12 finishing, you're really going to need that. Shooting, it's whatever. Playmaking, whatever. It's not a big deal for this build. So obviously it doesn't really matter. You could honestly either go 7 foot or 7'3". I wouldn't go any of these in between. I mean, it's either you're going to go big or you're going to go small. That's really how you want it. But personally, I would stick to 7 foot just because of the simple fact that it is like a bigger build. You just want to keep it that way. But if you really, really, really want to body people, I would just go with the 7'3". But 7 foot is definitely the most balanced. Your weight, you sort of want a little bit up. I mean, doesn't really matter. Again, it's not a huge deal, but you're gonna want to have enough weight on you to be bodying people. Yeah, wingspan, I would go all the way up because you're gonna need rebounds. Low as your mid range, low as your ball handle, post moves, whatever. It's not even a big deal. But for this one, what I would do is I would go with the glass cleaning takeover, considering the fact that you are basically a glass cleaning lock, and you need, I mean, rim protector is alright, but glass cleaning, you're going to get boards. You're going to box out more people. You're going to be like, it's just going to be way better for this type of build. Now, the next build that we're going to be showing you is going to be probably a rim protector. It really depends. But yeah, basically for this build, you are going to want to take the glass cleaning takeover because you're going to get more boards, box more people out. And you're obviously going to be finishing more too with your layups, your dunks. It's just going to help your build out a lot more. So yeah, let's get into the next build. Alright guys, so the final build I'm going to be showing you today, this build is called the Paint Beast. It is basically a finishing and defensive build that you basically can do so much stuff with, and it's another very OP build for being a big man. So you basically want to take the first one, and you want to go again with the strength, just because you're going to need to body people eventually. But yeah, so in this one, you want your close shots up a bit. Driving layup up for sure. Driving dunk up for sure. Standing dunk is like whatever, because you're going to be still driving. You're like a slashing, slashing rebounder, if you want to say. So you got your middies. It's alright. Threes, whatever. You don't really even need that up. You're not really going to be shooting that. Free throws up a bit. We'll just do this for now, just till we figure out what we really need with this build. It's almost the same thing as the other build, just a little bit more finishing, a little bit more like slashing in it. So it's just honestly, I mean, it's a well-rounded big man build. So that's really what you want. Lateral quickness up for sure on this build. And you want maybe like a little bit of post hookup, close shot, maybe a little bit more. Ball handle. So I mean, yeah, this is basically like a 20. You have 25 defensive rebound builds, 13 finishing builds, which is very good for slashing in general. So, yeah, basically height wise on this build, you can either go 6'3" or not 6'3", 6'11", which it honestly benefits you a bit other than your interior defense and your blocks. But it's not really a big deal. You do get more speed. You get a better acceleration, better vertical. It's just good. Or you could stick to the balanced 7 foot with this build. So for your weight, now this really, it means a lot in a way. Your driving dunk, I honestly with this build would put up my weight to about like 270, maybe a little less for the driving dunk to be down 1. Maybe like 266. It's not that big of a deal, but wingspan on this build, again, you want it all the way up just because it's a big man and it helps out a lot. So this build, the last one, we obviously took glass cleaning just because it was a glass cleaning lock and it's going to help a lot more. But this one, you're going to pick rim protector because it's going to get a lot of boards too, better blocks, and you're going to be like basically going in. If you're slashing, you're going to be driving. It is going to help you build a lot with getting that rebound put back up. You know what I mean? So for this build, you want to take the rim protector build takeover. So for this build, you want to take the rim protector takeover, considering the fact that if you are slashing, you could get that board if you do miss it, or if you're posting up in the paint, you want to get that board. It just helps out a lot for this build. And obviously, you could take the glass cleaning. It's still going to be like the same way. But rim protector for this build is just, I feel like it's just better in general to help out with this build and getting those boards, getting the rebounds, and all that. All right, guys. Well, that is basically the top 3 builds that I see in this game right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys hopefully use one of these videos and take this information for your own help and to get better at this game. But until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.